Hello, my name's Daniel Ponchard. This is like take 22, but we're going to have another go. I'd like to take 10-15 minutes of your time to basically speak about what's been going on in the world and my little plan to try and fix it. So, as many of you all know, what's been going on it hasn't really got anything to do with a virus. It's all been orchestrated by the World Economic Forum to bring on the Great Reset, which is planned by the elites to basically rid us more of our freedoms, or the freedom that we have left, and become even more controlled by them. If you do think this is conspiracy and you think I'm a little bit wacky, well, you should just go and have a look at their website and maybe watch the last 3-4 years of their get together in Davos, all of which is on YouTube. Please pay great attention to their wordings and how they're speaking. At the end of the day, guys, their catchphrase is "you will own nothing and be happy." I think that says it all about them, doesn't it? So I think deep down, lots of us for a long time have known that the way that the world is being run and everything is really not very good for us. I think I think lots of us have felt this inside, and I think that's a big reason why they've accelerated their plans to really imprison us all like they're doing now. Because I think we will all be awakening to what's going on, and together we really do have the power to change everything. So the censorship that's happening at the moment across all the platforms should be a massive indicator to people of where the future's going. And if you're not going to speak in their narrative what they want you to speak about, you're going to get cancelled, you're going to get deleted, etc. It actually really amazes me at the moment how Facebook are getting away with censoring people who are just posting about their negative COVID stories, vaccine stories, and closing down groups with tens of thousands of people in them just for speaking the truth, shutting down groups with 20-30,000 people who are talking about the fact that the hospitals are actually empty. So before anyone gets angry, I've got all the data and everything on my website, which is very easily available to read for everyone. Okay, I'll tell you the links and everything after. I just want to speak to you a bit more about a few more things. At the moment, it's a bit crazy because people are like, oh, let's go to Telegram, let's go to this, let's go to that. You need to understand that they're all controlled, guys. The only way for us to get away from all of this is by using our own platforms like I've created, okay? Because otherwise they are controlled. Even if you use the servers from large companies, it's still going to be controlled. Telegram is most likely funded by the World Economic Forum, which I'm so surprised that people haven't realised yet. Because both the brothers are 100% a part of the World Economic Forum, and in 2017 they were in Davos speaking about Telegram. So all seems a little bit weird to me. So I just want to go into a quick little story about my COVID experience, okay, and how it led into me finally and my housemate finally making the decision to get super, super healthy, okay. So basically, very quickly, we got drunk one night and very, very drunk. My housemate, Steve, had to go to his business property because the electric went out. Now, all night and all day, it'd been pouring down with rain. There was a huge storm, and basically ended up spending 7 hours in the rain trying to fix his electricity. Now, obviously, he got very sick. The next day, he was quite bad. Felt like shit. Okay, so on the second day, I was like, he had a fever of about 38.7. It wasn't about 38.7. It was 38.7. As I said, he felt rubbish and all the rest of it. So I sat down with him and I said, look, mate, try the Wim Hof breathing method. If you don't know what it is, go and look it up. It's very good for you. Just give it a go. You'll feel much better. After he did this, his temperature actually immediately dropped to 36.2 and he felt much better. Now, over the next couple of days, he wasn't totally right, and his girlfriend made him get a COVID test. Now, the COVID test obviously came out positive, but the weirdest thing here is that he was told that he had 10 days. In 10 days, you can go out and do whatever you want. You don't need to take another test to prove you're negative or anything. It's totally fine. 10 days, do what you want. So we both thought that was really weird, but anyway, it goes on. And I'd like to point out here as well that we didn't segregate or anything. He was shielding at home, so he was just at home, and we spent most of the time together, eating together, drinking out the same bottles of water, everything else. I didn't get sick at all. Like, I didn't get a single symptom, luckily, but perfect. So going on to what happened because of all of this. Basically, we both decided to stop drinking and stop eating unhealthy food. Now, this is something we should have done ages ago, and loads of people already do, but it's for the first time in my life, I 100% decided to make sure that I did this. Okay, so I totally stopped drinking. We stopped eating rubbish food. Totally drinking enough water, meditating and running and exercising most days. Or I meditate every day. I think it's very important you do that. Okay, so over the last 2 months, what's happened is we've started becoming extremely strong straight away. I can feel it in my heart, my lungs. I'm not there. I'm not superhuman yet or anything else, but I can definitely feel like I can get there, and you guys definitely can as well. So that's bringing me on to my plan, really. Yeah. See, all of this control and everything that these people have is because of the fear. It's because, oh, if we get sick, we need to go to the doctor. If we do this, we need to go there. If we, we need to be told how to live our lives all the time. But matter of factly, we don't. I would say that 90% of the world's population actually have good hearts and good souls and know between right and wrong. Yeah? So we don't really need to be told that. All we need to do is start taking our lives back into our own hands. When a crazy statistic is that 60%, this is just in the UK, 60% of the people in the UK are overweight. That's obviously going to bring in loads of health problems, isn't it? It's not going to help anything. So how do we get back our own lives? We take our lives into our own hands. We start exercising, we start meditating, we start eating good food, we stop drinking Coca-Cola, stop taking a paracetamol or pills for any little thing that happens to us. If you've got a problem with your back or something, it's not something that needs to be dealt with drugs. It's something that needs to be dealt with through stretching and exercise and good food. But the doctors just give you drugs. Okay? I was told that I was type 1 diabetic 3 years ago and that I would die in 3 months without taking insulin. I've now not taken it for 1.5 years. Okay? But all these people, these doctors and everything, it's a business, guys. They're told how to make money, how to keep people coming back. Keep people coming back. That's all it is. They're not telling you how to become stronger, how to look after yourselves, anything like that. They want you to be dependent of them. And you being dependent gives them the control. The doctors and everything, they don't even know it. They've just been taught these things and believe it. They're not taking their own intuition or anything. None of them use it. When I was in hospital with diabetes, they were telling me how much insulin to take if I wanted to eat chocolate cake, or how many sweets to eat if I took too much insulin. That doesn't sound like they've got my best interest at heart at all, okay? So the way we're going to do, I'll go on to what I've done right now is I've made a platform a bit like Facebook, but not like Facebook, where people can go and we can help each other. We can do meditating together. We can get, really give each other a helping hand and all become superhuman and super strong together. Okay. The journey though isn't going to be for everyone. All right. But for those who want to do it together, we're going to be able to. And even if we don't manage it in our lifetimes, as long as we make it good for our children's lifetimes and make sure that they live happy, healthy, free lives, then that's what we need to do. If we all take this jump together to become the strongest and best versions of ourselves, we won't be able to be stopped, guys. This is just the beginning. Together we can create our own trade, our own sustainable food, our own way to live free and separate from the tyranny of the leadership. These elites go around and do everything they want, anything and everything they want, because we allow them to. While they tell us to stay at home and that we can't open our businesses, we can't do this, we can't do that, they do whatever they want, guys. That's not teamwork. That's not how to live our lives. That's not caring for other people, is it? So me and my friends have opened this platform and for free speech and everything else. And do you know what? Together we can become superhuman, using what the planet gives us and teamwork and love to heal ourselves. The platform's called www.thefreeplatform.com. And do you know, I'll be doing whatever I can. I'll be posting my story, other people's stories, healthy food ideas, workout ideas, meditation ideas. I would love to do meditation on Zoom calls or streaming with you guys, working out with you guys, everything. I want to be there for you. I want us all to grow together and stop the craziness that's going on around us. We can create anything we want together. They've tried to take this knowledge away from us, but you know, together we are so strong. Together, not races, not, you know, all the governments and everything at the moment going on about racism, this, that, and the other. It's not like that, guys. I love everyone. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what language, what colour, anything you are. I think every single person in the world has you know, you've been given the opportunity when you were born to become super, to become absolutely amazing. So it's now more important than ever for us like-minded people to stay in contact, work together, and get away from these platforms run by power-hungry, disgusting people. Look at them all. None of them are healthy, super healthy. None of them are super fit and speak positively all the time and everything like that. None of them do. You know, it's the elite's worst nightmare for us getting together, because we can stop their agenda with no violence. We can stop it straight away just by saying no. No violence, no nothing, no shouting, no screaming, just, sorry mate, I don't really want to use Facebook anymore. I don't really want to use Instagram anymore. I'm sorry, I know some people who can get some herbal remedies together. I'd rather take them than inject your insulin or blah, blah, blah. I'd rather do some exercise instead of taking pills. I'd rather go and see someone who can give a proper massage and trigger your back points and everything to get rid of the pain. Okay? And this might all sound crazy and everything, guys, but we can do it. We can do it. It's not going to be a hard thing to do. We do. I reckon in 6 months we can totally change the world by just saying no. By just saying no and taking our own lives in our own hands and helping each other. Not trying to one-up each other, not trying to earn money from each other, not trying to do anything like that. Just trying to help each other. Anyway, thank you for listening if you have listened all the way through. And I'm sorry if I come out a little bit crazy or whatever, not else. Hopefully this is the final version. And do you know what? I can't wait to start our journey to greatness together. I really can't. Thank you very much. I love you all. Namaste.